Good evening, one and all. You join us for this 5-5 between the Delhi Capitals and the Hyderabad Sunrisers. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. We go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. Certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight in the early overs.
We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Start with a huge appeal. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
KL Rahul, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position. I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Cuts that off well in the infield. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Sloppy signs there. Delhi will need to be better than that in the field. Needless overthrow for 4.
Edge, amazing delivery. 15 runs added there. The Sunrisers, 29 for none.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and they've answered with full honours.
Patel coming into the attack from the stadium end. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. And safely taken by the keeper. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. The Sunrisers, 30 for 1.
Dropped off after such an amazing start, but they're still going very strong after the 3rd over.
Going with spin now. Head waited on that and guides it down to 3rd. The fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Doesn't beat the infield. Head wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Natarajan, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the stadium end. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
No, terrible shot. Kishan, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Natarajan, too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Huge edge. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. And that's the end of the innings. Delhi have been set a target of 70 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. First ball.
Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I'd like to see them just now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
"23 runs added in that over. Delhi are 23 for none. Patel coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Goes again. This one's even better than the last. 2 maximums in a row.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Fraser McGurk has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch. Super catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, they've faced 1 ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The batters made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Wow. Power off the front foot. Goes all the way.
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. And again, this shot is the best of the collection. 3 maximums in a row and the bowler is looking completely rattled.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Duplessis gets plenty from these bowlers.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6. And the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
That ball's probably very sore right now. It's been hit so hard this over. 30 runs in 5 balls.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
And that marks the end of the match. The Delhi Capitals have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match.
Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill they showed. It was a masterclass.
Well, there's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.